So my name is Jennifer Anderson, and I am talking about my father, Dennis Oliver Lavoy. He was born in Erie, Michigan in 1939. He joined right out of high school the Army, Armored Division, and stayed there for an entire 20-year career. He always said that he joined the Army because where he came from, there really wasn't opportunity or any expectation that anything would be different. And that was the only thing he could think of to do. And it ended up being a really good opportunity for him. It was a place where his natural intelligence and his good character really allowed him to achieve more than I think he ever dreamed he would. He did 2 combat tours of Vietnam and commanded platoons of tanks. And from what I can understand from my mother, was really well respected by the men who worked for him and the men in charge of him. We've occasionally had somebody track us down, like you saw. Our last name Lavoy is really uncommon. And somebody who would see one of our last names on Facebook or something would track him down just to see what was happening with my dad. When we were growing up and he was overseas, I remember baking Christmas cookies with my mom and packing them in the old empty big metal Folgers coffee tins. And she would wrap them and pack them in those tins. And it was funny, I was reading this to my brother and sister and they were like, I remember the coffee tins. So it was just something that we all grew up. It was exciting to pack up all those cookies and send them overseas for my dad. And there were so many, we sent them for everybody in his platoons and units. So after he came home from Vietnam, we were moved to Fort Knox. So he worked at Fort Knox, Kentucky. And I remember getting to go visit him at Fort Knox and checking in through the check-in. And I remember at home, every week, my dad polishing his boots at the kitchen table and taking his gun apart and cleaning it. And there was definitely a real feeling of discipline to him and to his life because of the Army. I think that he was proud to be in the Army. He was proud of what he had accomplished. He was proud of the way he lived his life.